Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a real focus in that defence.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. That's good vision. And Zola. Great defending, strong and determined. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Quansah gets rid without sophistication. Biragi. Some good work on the right flank here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, that's a key interception. Araujo. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not...
Can he finish? Off the post! And that has sent him sprawling. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Lukabakio is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. So it is still 0-0. Pass somewhat off target. Adrian Benabe looking for options for movement. It is a corner, good chance. Parma with the corner, there first. And now they can spring out of defence. Now this could be a chance. So it's going to be another corner. Corner number 2 then. It's a mighty effort! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Big chance! Goal! Really tidily gathered, and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Parma are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Yilmaz.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Oakland roots couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Tries to play it through. No way through there. Openda. Goes to finish! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
And he's there to clear it. And it's Gruev. This looks promising. And the finish! Mukiele with the clearance. Wriggles his way through. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Biragi goes on a charge down the left. Spread neatly. Gets into some space. Up he goes! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Aimed beyond the defence. So what can they make of this? And Zola bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Short changes him with that pass. Knocks it into space. Shot, surely! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we're off again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Great vision. The referee has given a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. He's having a go! Parma are looking to go forward now. Now it's Schwelped. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Not the best distribution from the keeper. Openda. Now it's Pedro. Oh, that's superb. Time and again they are repelled.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah.
Chance for a shot! Openda is flagged offside. Parma still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Gruev. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Yilmaz. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. So, third corner of the game. And that could well leave a mark. And he's there to belt it away. It's just beyond his reach. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's picked it up out wide. Yilmaz with the cross. He's having a shot! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Passing nice and neat. Pinches it off him. Now it's João Pedro. He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 34.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
And here's Openda. Oh, good take in a good area. Drives it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a throw. Can he get it through? And it's made its way to him. And can he finish it? That's another chance. And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
And when the manager called on him, oh, what has happened here? Real chance! And he hits the net. Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things looking so easy, almost too... Takes a shot! And yes, it's there! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And yes, it's him again. It's become a case of men against boys.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Are certainly playing with an intense
chance! And he seemed certain to get the 6th. Gruev. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Yilmaz. He's had a shot! Corner number 3 coming up. Good running, strong and purposeful. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And we're done. Parma cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight.